So what is going on, guys, and welcome back to episode number 10 of our Portsmouth career mode on the PS4 FIFA 15. And as you can see, we are currently sitting in second place. We're on the same points as Hartlepool, but unfortunately they have actually one more game than us, and they've got their goal difference exactly the same as us, but they've got obviously more goals against than us. But pretty much the only reason why they're top is because they've actually won 8 and we've won 7. Something like that anyway. But anyway, here's a squad report here. So if you can feel free to stop and pause on any of the players that you want to, if you want to see how they're getting on. But as you see there, the majority of our players are actually going up. Jeb Wallace by far is a very, very good player. Only 20 years old and already 65 rated. Very, very pleased with that. Dan Butler also doing pretty well. There's a few players I was expecting to go up a little bit more than they actually have done, but they actually haven't at the moment. Ricky Holmes is not doing too bad. Winter is obviously a player that we do want to bring into our squad, but unfortunately he is still injured, as he got injured in the first 2 or 3 episodes, and now he's been injured for a long time, and hopefully he'll be coming back. So I do know he was injured for around about 3 months. So I really do hope that he does come back soon, as he will be a first team player when he does come back. But that was a squad report for you, and I'll be trying to bring the squad report out pretty much every 5 episodes. It'd probably be nearly every 5 episodes for you guys, or maybe I can do it like Docklanders, where he does it at the start of every in-game month and show the league table every in-game month, which I think that is probably a better thing to do. But anyway, we're going to be kicking off this game with a very, very difficult game up against Tranmere Rovers. Tranmere Rovers currently sitting in 4th place, only 2 points behind us in 2nd, and Hartlepool as well. So it'd be a very, very difficult game. And after we just come off the back of a 3-2 win over Hartlepool, we pretty much really did think that we could go ahead and beat Tranmere. But none of their players actually, I didn't know any of their players, none of their players actually stood out to me and said, look, I'm something special. So basically, I believe 100% that we can actually go out and win this, but we cannot lack in any area of the pitch whatsoever. The team we're going to be going with is Paul Jones, Christensen, Sarr, Robinson, and Watmore is actually starting at left back, to be honest. Zalalem at centre defence mid, then we've got Wallace, Bagluli, Barcham, Loza and Munir up front. And they pretty much got a good squad as well, but I believe ours is a lot better than theirs. But the first chance of the game does actually come to them. They run down the wing in the 7th minute. They do very well with their left winger, play the ball in the box. It was a good shot, but I thought Paul Jones should have saved that, as they do find the back of the net. And as you can see from the replay, it looked like it was in the top corner, which I thought, oh, that's a good goal. But actually, when you see from the replay from behind the net, it was an awful mistake. I believe Paul Jones should have really saved that. It was pretty much straight at his body, and as you see there, it was pretty much straight at him, and he didn't save it. I thought he really should have done a lot better than that to save it, but unfortunately didn't, and that's just how it is. And obviously we've scored a lot of goals as well due to goalkeeping mistakes, because they're not very high rated. But the next chance again once did come to them in the 18th minute. They run down the wing, and this time they're taking on Christensen. Christensen was having a nightmare at the moment down the left wing. They do cut inside, have a shot, hits the inside of the post and finds the back of net. So within the first 20 minutes we found ourselves 2-0 down up against Tranmere. It looks like if we don't get our act together, we're going to get absolutely hammering here. And actually it was a good goal there. Zalalem tried to get there, unfortunately couldn't get there. Paul Jones this time with no chance whatsoever getting anywhere near that one, and the shot is pretty good. Paul Robinson sticking out of legs to try and get some contact on it, unfortunately couldn't. Watmore couldn't get there either, and as you can see there, Baglali also jumping and trying to get a block on it, but unfortunately we couldn't get anything. But in the 27th minute, the next chance did actually come to us. It was Munir picked up the ball. Munir plays the ball to Zalalem. Zalalem was running through. He was through one-on-one with the goalkeeper. He has a good shot, but unfortunately for us, it was a very, very good save from their goalkeeper to deny us from getting ourselves back in this game, which is a little bit disappointing to be honest, because I thought after the performance we've been having, I thought we do actually deserve to get ourselves back in the game. At least 1 goal would be good. But from the resulting corner, our best player, Jeb Wallace, whips in the ball. It comes to Bagluli, tries to get his head in it, but unfortunately the goalkeeper does come out for him and collect the ball. But once again, we do very well. Robinson this time depossessing the ball, play the ball to Loza. Munir this time was through, one-on-one with the goalkeeper. He was running away from goal. It wasn't really one-on-one, but he has a good shot, and it was a wonderful goal there. I thought the goalkeeper once again should have saved that, but I'm not complaining. They scored a goal pretty much from a mistake from our goalkeeper, and we now score a goal from a mistake from their goalkeeper. And Munir picks up another goal in the league. He hasn't been scoring as many as Loza, but he has been setting up quite a few for Loza as well. But as you see there, his pace got him away from the defender on his favourite left foot, has a shot, the keeper dives the wrong way, and it was a very promising goal there, and I thought the goalkeeper pretty much should have saved that anyway. But our number 9 does pick up a crucial goal, which puts ourselves back in the game and hopefully gives a little bit of hope into the squad, and hopefully we can come out in the second half and try and do a lot better. And as you see there, right from the kick-off in the second half, Munir plays the ball. He does everything on his own because that was what the manager told him, just to try and run at defence, see what they do. He cuts back inside. He should score from here, but it was an absolutely delightful save from the Tranmere Rovers goalkeeper to deny us there. And as you see there, the centre-back was congratulating him as they thought it was a definite goal, but it was a wonderful save from him as he managed just to get his leg on it and to clip it over the bar. But from the corner, once again, Jeb Wallace on corner duties, puts the ball in the box. We try and get a head on it, but unfortunately nothing comes off of it, and that was it. But Munir once again gets another good chance, and this time he fires the ball wide. So Munir has had 2 clear-cut chances in the second half, and he has not put them away. So pretty much we are probably going to get made to pay for missing these chances. Munir should have had 2, and we should be 3-2 up by now, but unfortunately didn't. But this time Barchin plays the ball to Zelalem. Zelalem does very well, play the ball to Loza. Loza does very well, run down the wing, puts a lovely ball in the box. It was a lovely header from Munir, and Munir finds the back of the net, this time leaving the goalkeeper no chance whatsoever, as it hits the inside of the post and finds its way into the back of the net. So we went out 2-2, and we were back on level terms. It was 2-2, and I was so pleased that we'd managed to get ourselves back in the game and to get back on level terms, and it looked like we were going to have the upper hand now to try and get that all-important goal, which would get us the whole 3 points. But actually there was a lovely glancing header there from Munir. The goalkeeper tried rushing across his goal. He couldn't get anywhere near it. Hits the inside post and finds the back of the net. So the goalkeeper there was very, very disappointed with himself. But the next chance, once again, does come to us. That was in the 72nd minute we actually scored that goal. So actually there wasn't actually much time left. But the next chance does come to us. It comes to Zelalem. Zelalem plays the ball to Munir. Munir plays the ball to Loza. Loza plays a lovely through ball to Munir. Munir was one-on-one with the goalkeeper. They try and take him out. They fail, and Munir finds the back of the net with a wonderful strike from outside the box on his favourite left foot. And this time, the whole team go ahead and celebrate with him, as it was the goal that pretty much is going to secure, or not secure, get us the 3 points, I should say, from this game, which I was extremely, extremely pleased about. And as you see there, this time the goalkeeper once again having no chance. The first goal, he did have a chance to save. The second one, it was quite close to it, but he didn't get anywhere near that one. And this one, he was just getting nowhere near that one. It was a wonderful strike from Munir into the net, into the right-hand side of the net, and this time, actually there, Paul Jones celebrating with the Portsmouth fans behind his goal. And that was how the game finished, or sorry, from the last kick of the game, the Tranmere Rovers put the ball in the box. We do then manage to get the ball clear. It only comes to the volley on the edge of the box. Have a volley. That was very nervous moments there as the ball comes in. If it just got a tiny deflection off anyone in the box, it would have ended up in the back of the net. But thankfully it didn't, and we ended up holding on to the win, and we ended up winning 3-2. So an amazing comeback from us there. And I was very, very pleased that we had managed to get the whole 3 points up against a very, very tough opposition. And as you see, they're both Loza and Munir get 9.8 man of the match ratings. So our next game would be up against Southend at home, and hopefully we can get the 3 points against Southend, who are pretty much low down the league. I thought we were actually playing Tranmere again because their badges do look very, very similar, but thankfully for us, they weren't the same team, and we're going to be going up against this Southend United squad. But unfortunately, it was a very, very boring game. We did actually change a few players. It was Butler actually coming at left back as well. Zog and Zelalem was actually playing at central attacking mid this time, and Westcar and Story was playing the line at the top. So hopefully we could get the 3 points here. But unfortunately, it was a pretty boring game, like I've already said. Nothing really much happened. As you see there, we're actually approaching the end of the video because it was so boring. I really, really did struggle to find some highlights for this game. And actually, the only highlight was a ridiculously stupid shot from Westcar, and that was pretty much the only chance of the whole game, and I really did try and find something. But actually there, Butler does run down the wing, play the ball to Story, we try and get ahead in it, they do get the ball clear, we do then manage to regain position through Zelalem and wins the ball back. We play the ball to Westcar, Westcar has a shot, it was a pretty wild shot, and that was the only chance of the whole game, which is so boring. But that's actually going to be the end of this episode. If you did enjoy it, please make sure you leave a like down below, as it is very, very much appreciated. Also, follow me on Twitter to keep up with the latest news and update, and hopefully see you for the next episode of the Portsmouth Career Mode very, very soon. Bye bye.